Hanson. Today I'm just going to run you guys through the 4 basic types of inventory valuation methods, right? We'll pretend we're a merchandising company, so we're not going to spend too much time on these first two. First two types of inventory valuation are going to be specific identification method and the weighted average method. The nice thing about inventory valuation, you compute them exactly like it sounds. So specific identification, you're going to identify specific units, right? So for our merchandising company, not really useful. It's going to be good for jewelry sales, luxury vehicles, boats, maybe, I guess. The different units being sold vary widely, and there's not very many units being sold. Weighted average, again, exactly like it sounds. You're going to just compute a weighted average on a per unit basis. So you take the total value of all our inventory and divide it by the number of units we have. That's going to give you a weighted average on a per unit basis. So we're not going to spend too much time on those two. But being that we're a merchandising company, moving a lot of inventory, we need to focus on FIFO and LIFO. That being first in, first out, and last in, first out. Now, quick example for these two are going to be, I like to think about it, first in, first out. You're driving on a highway, right? And you're going to go through a tunnel, okay? You can't change lanes in the tunnel, keep in mind. So, first cars in are going to be the first cars out. The cars behind you, they can't leave until the cars in front of them leave, right? Makes sense? Last in, first out, you think about, you have a big bucket, let's say like the size of, I don't know, like a trash can, right? So you throw in, we throw in a couple basketballs, a couple footballs, and a couple basketballs on top of those. The first ones that are coming out, those 2 basketballs, right? So last in, first out, they're coming right off the top. Now, what does that mean for our company moving forward? Well, if we can foresee and predict that our inventory costs, our inventory acquisition costs, how much it's going to cost us to purchase inventory, if we can see that's going to increase, FIFO is going to result in a higher net income. How is that? Well, like we said, we have our cars exiting the tunnel. We have our inventory going out in the form of cost of goods sold. So if those cars in front are the lower value ones and the cars behind us are the higher value ones, we're going to have lower cost of goods sold going out the door, which is going to result in a higher net income. Completely reverse it around for FIFO, if we can see that our inventory acquisition costs are going to be going down, we're going to want to choose LIFO. Just like this, like I said, we're pulling our basketballs out of the top of the bucket. Those are going to be the least lower valuable pieces of inventory we have, resulting in a lower cost of goods sold and a higher net income. So, moving forward for our company, if we can accurately predict what our acquisition costs of inventory are going to be moving forward, we can choose between one of these methods and ultimately lower our cost of goods sold and increase our net income. That's it. That concludes, I guess.